Moved out of state and shit that went left. She seeking forgiveness. She used to.
Hello, my name is Arius Ray, and this is my advice for freshmen for my English class for things I wish I knew freshman year. And I chose to do a video message at least two to 5 minutes for you guys. And this is going to be based off of academic advice, social advice, personal growth, at least 3 stories that I experienced when I was a freshman. You know, questions to help you think like going into freshman year. And then in the expectations, any add-ons that I want to do. And then, yeah. So first I'm going to start off with So I'm going to start off with academic advice, studying. So when you get into high school, you want to study. You want to study because I don't know, but you would need to study just because if you have a big quiz, you can't use no notes or anything like study. If they allow you to use these study cards, use them to your best advantage. Use them because it's gonna help at the end. I don't know. Like people. Okay, I'm just gonna give you an example. Don't say, hey, I'm gonna do this when I get home, and then you don't do it. No, you have the time to do it right now, so do it right now. Don't do that to yourself because you may fall behind by just not doing your work. So don't try to, I'm gonna do it this day, or I'm gonna do it this day, or I'm gonna do it when I get. No, do it right now when you have the chance to, when you have the ability to do your work and you don't have nothing else to do. Do it, Grades. Take your grades seriously. Take it seriously because it's going to help you. Not even going to help you, but take it seriously because, you want a high GPA. You want to, because at the end, senior year, if you've been on A's and B's or all A's all through your high school year, you're going to be on top 10. So I highly recommend you put your grades first. Put education first. Attendance is really, really important. So yes, always be there, always show up, and always get your work done. Like, you have it done on time, and you don't gotta do it with somebody. You don't gotta do it, but you don't gotta do work while the other class doing other stuff. You're gonna be on the same, same level, same pace. If they're going, but everybody is not on the same pace like everyone else, people still have stuff going on, probably going on at home to be doing that. Asking for help. Always ask for help when you're struggling with something because you don't want to be behind. Always ask for help. It's nothing wrong asking for help. Seek for help. If you need help and you don't know how to do that question or do that problem, ask for help because it's nothing wrong asking for help. So you always going to learn something new every single day. So don't be on the advantage of not asking for help because you want to ask for help because you probably going to need it, Balancing sports and work. So I don't know, we can give it, this is my example. Balancing school, sports, or balancing all that stuff, balance it. So this is how I balance my stuff. So I love doing YouTube. I love having work and I have school. So what I do is I'll go to school in the morning. Not in the morning, I go to school. Yeah, go to school in the morning. Then days I don't have work, I schedule my YouTube videos. I'm gonna do videos on Mondays and Fridays, and then when I have work, I go to school, go to work, and then probably plan some YouTube videos. So just have a balanced life and don't put everything on you at once when you can't deal with everything at once, just so you won't be stressed or overwhelmed or so you want to balance your life, go to school, and then days when you don't have work, go to practice or just talk to your manager like, hey, I don't get out to practice to this such, can I have this day off? Just communicate, just to have a balance in life. Social advice, friendships. My big advice for social, for that is don't get too many friendships because I don't want it to like, you don't want it to like reflect, reflect on your grades or your attendance, like in class. You don't want it to. You don't want it to do that, or make you feel like, you don't want your friend. Don't be in the wrong friend group. It's okay to have friends, the right friends. Not the friends that are gonna encourage you to skip, to not go to school, or to do this, do things that you haven't did before. No. Drama. Do not be in drama when you going to high school, because it's gonna reflect on your grades, your attendance. It's gonna reflect on you mentally and emotionally and physically and spiritually. Peer pressure. If you don't do that, if you know you don't want to do something, don't do it. Don't have nobody try to peer pressure you, because don't let them peer pressure you to do anything that you don't want to do. Social media. Don't it can be on social media, hey, that's you, but don't be on social media starting things and then lead to you come to school, them come to school, and it's just a whole altercation. Don't do that. Just avoid it. That's why I tell everyone, avoid things and don't react to things. If you know it's not true, don't react to it. Finding your people. Let it come to you. I would say don't rush anything. Let it come to you. And yeah. Personal growth. I'm maturity. So what I'm thinking about maturity. Be mature. Own up to your mistakes, and own up to your mistakes. Mature. Own up to your mistakes, and if you know you did something, just admit it. You did it. It's okay. We are growing up now. We are all in high school now, so we are, mature. So own up to your mistakes. Take accountability when it's been taken. Confidence. Believe in yourself. Yes, the most of them, you have confidence in yourself. Speak loud and proud. Okay, so these give me 1 second, guys. I'm so sorry. So sorry, I'm trying to see if that's all I have to do. That's what finish. And then I'm gonna give y'all 3 examples what I dealt with during high school. So I dealt with drama, and I dealt with friendships and stress, or depression, stuff like that, because I was in the wrong friend group, doing things I didn't need to be doing because I wanted to be liked, or I wanted to be in a friend group. So yeah, those are the 3 things that I dealt with. One thing about me, I've always been a person to just get my work done. Don't try to not say the word, but don't try to say, hey, I'm gonna get it done when I get home, or hey, I'm gonna get it done when I get to this class. No, I always just got my work done when I needed it done. Yes. I'm trying to make sure I'm answering everything before I end this video. I'm so sorry. Yeah. One thing I do, learning from failure. Okay, so guys, you're gonna make mistakes all your life. You wanna make mistakes. It happens. It's life. You're going to make mistakes. Just next time when you do it, just try not to do what you did the last time. You know, try to avoid that mistake. Try to do it, make it better than it was when you did it. You know, try to make it better. Don't try to make that mistake again. Try to avoid it and try to make it better. You know, learning from failures. It's like when you learn from, so you have to fail to be able to, you know, pick it up. Like, okay, so I failed at this, so what can I do to get better at what I did? You know, it's okay. It's life. People want to fail, so you just gotta pick. You gotta think, okay, hey, don't mind the background. It's lunch, so you gotta think like, hey, when I did this and I did this, how can I do better on this? Like, what, like, you know, um, yeah, so I guess this is all I needed. I love you guys. Stay positive. Always remember that you always be yourself. Believe in yourself. Have confidence in yourself, and realize that you're gonna make mistakes. People around you are gonna make mistakes. It's life. Live it. Like, live your life. Enjoy your life, and just learn from mistakes. And don't try to push yourself down. Don't look behind you. Look forward, and know that you become a better version of yourself. I love you guys, and this area is Sooner signing out.